And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for James. Clock at 6. 9 feet out. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Beasley. Houston in the lead. Terry kicks to Capella. And the pass to Gaudala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Houston.
The first one falls.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Irving against Terry. The dish to Gaudala. Here's Brewer. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Terry. Pass to Gaudala. Another miss by Houston. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Beasley, the pass to Gaudala. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella dishes to Terry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Terry's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
A three-pointer off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets on top as they wrap up. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Rockets leading by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Mozgov.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Kicks to Howard. Layup off the pick.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Dellavedova from outside.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
The three from Harden. Harden missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. Shumpert. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Howard with a screen on Irving. Here's Beverly. And the shot falls short this time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Moniunas. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Feeds to Howard. And the rejection by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
But they recover it. The kick out to LeBron. Love outside. Back to LeBron. Puts up a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Beverly against Irving. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. James kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. And stolen by Ariza. .133 left in the game. Here's Moniunas. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Thompson throws it down.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
And Beverly gets to Moniunas. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots the 3. Sinks it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Connects.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Harden with it. Howard with a screen on Shumpert. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. Yes!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is...
He got it! He got it!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. So the Rockets win the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Terry. Beasley out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Andrew Godlock, and it's Capella in at the 5. Irving passes to Fry. James outside.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Godlock dishes to Brewer. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. And another 3 for Houston.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And it's Irving missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Brewer with the ball. Working on James.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. In the corner, Smith with it. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Love, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Godlock, covered by Irving. Poke loose. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Love outside. The 3 won't fall. Here's Godlock. Off the mark. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.